wild, that would actually be really old. Because in the wild, they only live to be in their teens. Which is really sad, right? Yeah. So, but here in the zoo, they can actually live to be a lot older than that. They can live to be well into their 30s because they have great veterinary care, they have a constant supply of food, and they also don't have to ruin any predators. So it's pretty exciting. Alright. So, seals, sea lions, and walruses are all part of a group of animals called pinnipeds. Now, pinniped is just a fancy word for mammals with something special. Chloe's going to point it out to you. Yell it out if you know what it is. Flippers! Very good. So, like I said, seals, sea lions, and walruses are all part of this group. Now, the walruses are pretty easy to tell apart because they're the big guys. They weigh 2,000 pounds and they have tusks. But seals and sea lions are actually pretty hard to tell apart. Alright, Chloe is actually pretty touchy about the subject because she's often called a seal, but she's definitely not a seal. She's a sea lion. So we're going to tell you actually some reasons how you can tell the difference between a seal and a sea lion. The first thing, if you look at the sides of their heads, sea lions have these little external ear flaps. So you can actually see their ear. Seals, on the other hand, don't have this ear flap. They actually just have a hole on the side of their head. So an easy way to remember this is lions have ears. You probably saw them at the beginning of the zoo. Lions have ears, and sea lions have ears. Alright. Another way you can tell the difference between a seal and a sea lion is actually how they move on land. Now see, they have these really strong flippers that they can actually tuck underneath them and can move really easily on land. They can also hop. So they have no problem moving around on land. Seals, on the other hand, have a more difficult time because they have short front flippers and they can't really tuck those back flippers in underneath them. So they kind of scooch along like little inchworms. That's not what I asked you to do. Well, they're pretty strong flippers. Alright, we're going to see if you will actually do a seal imitation. Alright? Ready? So, as I said, it looks like a fun little inchworm. She did it kind of fast. Seals don't move quite that quickly, but they do scooch along like that. Well, I'm actually going to have Chloe take a lap around the pool so you can actually see how she moves in the water. She actually takes just a few strokes with those big, strong flippers and then tucks them beside her, so she looks like a little torpedo. Now, seals, on the other hand, like I said, they don't have those large front flippers, and so they actually use their hind flippers, and they kind of move to a side-to-side motion. So I know it's kind of hard for everybody to see what Chloe looks like underwater, so I'm going to see if she'll show you just how streamlined she can be in the water. Pretty good, but just so you know, they do tuck their flippers in a little bit more to their side. Alright, so those are the three differences between seals and sea lions. Now, in the wild, they actually have two different predators. The first one is a killer whale. The second one, I always have problems remembering. Oh, Chloe, you're so smart. It's a killer whale. That's right. So, like I said, they have two predators. The first one was the killer whale. The second one was the shark. So smart. Alright, so when sea lions in the wild encounter a predator, they will actually do a neat behavior that we call porpoising. Basically, they jump out of the water and they look like a porpoise. This actually helps them get up to speeds of over 20 miles an hour. They also probably confuse the predators, and so it makes it a little harder to catch. And so they'll confuse their predator. Alright, now we do train for two different reasons. We train using a training protocol called operant conditioning. Basically, everything is positive based. If she does what I ask, she'll get a reward. In this case, she'll get a fish. So say I want her to bark, I want her to vocalize. Alright, she did what I asked, and she gets a fish. So say she doesn't do what I want her to do. So she did the flipper stand, but I want her to do seal scooch. Obviously you saw she did the wrong thing. She didn't get a reward for it. Never punished her. What are you saying? No, we don't thank you. Like I said, you're just being funny. As you saw earlier, she did the incorrect behavior before, And so she just didn't get a fish. We never punish them. The females weigh over 200 pounds. And so even if we tried to punish them, I mean, they weigh more than we do. They have 36 really pointed teeth. And so we would not stand a chance against them. Also, we want to make this fun for them. We want them to come back, and we want them to participate in the shows. And so, like I said, we wanted to make sure everything is all positive. Now, we train for 2 different reasons. And the first reason is probably why you're here. You want to see the show behaviors. We're going to see if Chloe will do a nice flip for you guys. Nicely done. You want to use some more? These are the fun ones. Like I said, these are the ones that you guys came to see. Now, this gives a great exercise. There's a splash zone, aren't they, Chloe? We train for the fun show behaviors that you guys can see. And then we also train so that we can take better care of animals. We can actually get up close to them. We can put drops in their eyes. We can look at their teeth, make sure everything's all right. We can even brush them. We can actually draw blood from them. They'll lay still while we're drawing blood from them, all for a piece of fish. But it enables them to trust us. All right. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about sea lions themselves, and then we'll get back to some more show behaviors. Now, sea lions are really quiet. They don't have anybody in the wild, though, tossing fish to them. It's really easy here to zoo. So in the wild, they have some special advantages that they need in order to catch their food. Now, I mentioned earlier they have those beautiful, very big flippers to help them swim. And I showed you also how strong they are, so that they can catch those fish everywhere they go. But they need something else to help them besides just feed. And so sea lions actually have 36 very sharp, pointed teeth. All 36 of them are pointed. And that actually helps them to latch onto the fish. And then they don't grind them. They don't chew them up like we do. They actually just swallow them whole. They can actually swallow a fish 6 to 8 inches long. So, like I said, they don't chew them up. They just swallow them whole. Now, the fish that I have are cut up a little bit smaller than that, just so that it lasts a little bit longer. All right. Sea lions actually eat over 30 different kinds of fish. They also eat octopus. And they also eat shellfish. Now, when they go after a fish, the fish isn't swimming in a straight line. It's zigzagging all over the place, and it doesn't want to be caught. And so these sea lions actually are very flexible, and this flexibility actually helps them grab the fish as they're passing by. So we're going to do a test to compare yourselves to the sea lions. So I want everybody to bend your neck back as far as you possibly can. So basically, look up behind you as far as you can. So some of you are trying it. Now, we can pretty much bend our heads straight up with the sky. Sea lions are much more flexible than that. There you go. Yeah, they can actually touch their noses to their backs. And like I said, that actually helps them when they're trying to catch those fish that are zigzagging around everywhere. Alright, they also have one more advantage, and that is actually their whiskers. They can actually dive down to depths of 800 feet. And so at that step, the sunlight doesn't actually show in the water. And so they actually have to feel around with their whiskers to find food. They also dig around in the sand looking for the shellfish. And so, like I said, they can flip their whiskers forward. They're very, very sensitive. And so that actually helps